that year in AW was FAZE coming through the losers bracket and beating OPTIC in 2 best-of-5s twice that year, which had really never been done before, especially though they did it in a best-of-7. They had to win 2 best-of-7s the one time.
Ridiculous.
Black Ops 3, we don't really see it. Now we're looking at 3 out of 4 events that we get it. It's grown and grown, and now OPTIC finally got the monkey off the back last weekend. Can they keep it going here?
The monkey off the back. I like that. Finally beating FAZE in a LAN series. Can they do it back-to-back, as you said, is the question. I'm sure a lot of OPTIC Gaming fans think that. I'm sure a lot of FAZE fans think the exact opposite. If you're off with us from North America, you're the real MVP. Thank you so much for being here. Still a lot of Call of Duty to be played. After this, we will continue our losers bracket coverage.
Yes, we will.
All the way up until that losers bracket final, in which then we will know exactly who the winner of that obviously will face off in the grand final against the winner of this series of OPTIC Gaming and FAZE. Your prediction now, though, who do you think takes this one? Who moves on to that grand final?
I feel like it's going to be OPTIC, but the one thing I will mention, and that's what going back to last week, we talk about the fact that there was no real practice time between the 2 weekends, so I just feel like if they beat them pretty well last week, I think it's going to continue here. I feel good about that. But one thing to note, I did see the FAZE guys here. I got here at a little before 9.
Yep.
FAZE already had 3 of their 4 players here warming up, kind of getting ready to go. I saw Karma trickle in a bit later, but we're talking about the full 4-man team here, kind of warming up, getting hyped up. FAZE a solid 45 minutes or so before the OPTIC crew.
Good. Well, I'm ready to get this one started. There's a look at FaZe Clan Clayster right now on your screen. You know the team. I mean, these guys have been together for so long now. Zuma, Attach, and Enable all ready to go as well. And then OPTIC Gaming. So far this weekend, they have looked beautiful in the fields of infinite warfare.
Yeah.
Can they keep that going now on Championship Sunday? Crimsix going for his 5th straight ESWC title. It is time, Maven. Game number 1, OPTIC Gaming versus FaZe Clan. And off the break, we're watching Zuma of FaZe.
All right, here we go. And for those of you at home, remember, a lot of times in double elimination, your winner's bracket final is very similar to your final in the sense that the winner, a lot of times, they are taking it home. So who's going to get the edge here? First, the push up the map is going to be Zuma, ready to engage the green wall.
Just trying to stay alive right now because he's waiting for his team. It is Crimsix who strikes first, but look at the flank now happening on the map. Who is it but Karma to go right behind everyone from FaZe. He hits that outer wall run, and just like that, OG get control of the hill early on, and now FaZe have to fight for control.
Karma getting set up. It was Formal that pushed through to try and do a similar flank on the opposite side. He gets cut down, but all the time going the way of OPTIC Gaming. A split push coming through. Karma ready for it from Hotel Hallway. The shot's on point. The drop shot not working for Attach as he's able to connect. Keeps going now as he swaps to the NV4. Another one for Karma. A hot start. 5 and 0. Karma, big result here early.
And this is the day that he really excelled in Atlanta. When he goes big on Championship Sunday, had those clutch moments, obviously, in Game 5, Round 11 versus Panda. Many other opportunities there that he wound up succeeding in. And now doing it again to start off their match with FaZe. It's 37-11 right now for OG. They've got top patio control as they now look to retake control of this hard point. Retaliation, a map where typically OPTIC Gaming will rock 2 NV4s, 1 from Karma and Crimsix. It doesn't matter what Karma uses right now. This guy is lights out. 8 and 0, and he's pre-firing it. What is he doing? He's jumping on the map. Get in there.
This is an insane start for Karma, fully streaked out, almost halfway to camo. 8 and 0, and you've got a 50-25 lead for OPTIC Gaming. This is everything you could possibly ask for. Karma can do no wrong.
Karma, a 9 and 0 start. A big reason why OPTIC Gaming have now doubled the score of FaZe Clan. Karma sees one challenging his left. Clayster weakened on up. I think finally, there you go. Zuma, the first to get that kill, but already the damage has been done. OPTIC Gaming have the spawns for the new hardpoint as well. They're going to go ahead and send 2 back towards that market area, and it will indeed be Karma to challenge. This is what I'm talking about. The 2 NV4 setup from OPTIC between Crimsix and Karma is so lethal on this map. It's why they excel at it so much.
Well, so far, so good. They've got the setup here. Watching the market push through steps is going to be Karma. He has the streaks to work with, holding on to them for now, but he knows the pressure is coming as he rotates back with a little bit of help.
Jeez,
gets one back Hotel. That's on Clayster. It's like every decision he's making is perfect. Up over the top. There's a third in front. Get it!
How have they not killed him? How is he alive?
This is nuts, man. 12 and 1, 3 more in a row. I know we're spending a lot of time.
No, you're doing the right thing. You're doing. You watch Karma. He's got more kills than basically everyone on FaZe, down by just about 2. Challenge is attached there. He started on a 9 streak, now another 4 streak. There's one more. He is not missing. He is not missing.
And what I mentioned, he was the first guy from OPTIC here that was warming up this morning, and he is putting on a clinic right now. Let's show a little bit of love to FAZE. They've only got 32 points on the break. A 2 streak for Enable. They've started very, very slow. That's something you cannot do against the likes of OPTIC Gaming. I mean, 4 kills for every member right now of FaZe Clan.
Outside of Enable, who is just shy of double negative, you just had every player on FaZe double negative or more. That is just not acceptable against the likes of OPTIC Gaming. Yes, FaZe are more than capable of coming back in this map and making a play happen, but to go down by almost 100 seconds now in the first 4 hills, that is not where you want to see this team to start off their championship Sunday.
Everybody even or positive for OPTIC Gaming. Formal was on a 3 streak. Let's go back to Karma as he's 15 and 3. And remember, he still has all these streaks. Can't find the second as Enable was half health behind the boss. He wants to go ahead and peek it. Not able to finish the kill yet. 15 seconds as we're going to be looking to the rotation now to our final hard point inside a hotel. And look at Krem flanking behind. He's going to actually end up likely cleaning up too, making sure you don't get the scrap time. His shot, where we saw Karma not missing a bullet, looked a little bit shaky there for Krem.
It's fine, though. Karma doing the rest of the work alongside Scump and Formal. 145 to 37. OPTIC again on rotation. Get the kill in the hard point. That's Formal this time around onto Zuma. Every single hill, this has been the exact scenario. And OPTIC have just been always on the offensive. They have not let up, and I love to see that. They haven't let FaZe get an opportunity. You got Zuma right now at 4 and 14. One of his worst maps so far this weekend, and it shows right now for FaZe.
And this is why I'm actually, I went to Attach, I'm going to get to Zuma. This is kind of, not a money hill, but this is where Zuma and Attach go off, right? They're some of your best players when it comes to drop shotting, playing aggressive, close range combat. This is where I usually see them go off, but they haven't even really had a chance. Look at the wrap you have to do for Zuma. By the time you get there, there's going to be sub 15 seconds left from the hard point, but the flank does come through. Enable gets a couple of kills. Zuma and Clayster coming in as well. But now look where the break comes in. There's 10 seconds left, Jack.
Yep.
You're barely going to break the 50-point mark. What can they do here? You're getting smacked.
And I will point out the slaying difference between these two teams. I believe right now it's about 20. At the end of the first rotation, 176 to 50 now. OPTIC Gaming still in full control, but FaZe, it looks like their shots beginning to warm up just a little bit. But as I say that, Zuma does die, and the rest of OPTIC Gaming are now surging forward.
And there's a reason that I mentioned kind of the warm-up and when people got here. Obviously not going that way, but when you talk about the first series of the day, your first match, the hard point, who can kind of get hot first is sometimes the story. As the streaks now coming up for Karma. He's 19 and 8. He still has Scorchers to work with. Very close to that camo.
And they know exactly where FaZe are coming from. A ton of time still on bridge. This hill has been so dominated by OPTIC Gaming so far this map. And it's a 2 NV4 setup. I can't talk about it enough. When you've got Crimsix, Formal, Karma using it as well when he needs to, it's just lights out.
They can do no wrong currently, and now it's going to be a wraparound to lower street. I'm going to go over to Karma's point of view because he's in one of the all-important positions here for this particular hard point when you're holding the backside. He's going to get cut down. That's Zuma finding the kill. There's 2 in bedroom. You can see on X-ray. Peeks to his right, wins one with Krim. There was another pushing through hotel hallway as Attach actually just picked that up. And this is, if you can pull off the full 50 seconds that are remaining here, you're not exactly back in it, but maybe a little bit of a momentum swing to be 120 to 200. Maybe you can pull off some magic because we've seen some sick holds here on lower street.
I think the bigger thing is them earning some streaks to use to be able to break or hold a hard point. Nice shockwave there by Zuma as he brings down the Fists of Fury. Still 204 to 87. I do believe FaZe should at least break the 100-point mark here in the next few moments, but here are those streaks I'm talking about. Zuma now on a 5 streak, Attach on a 2 streak. This is where FaZe need to begin to give themselves some momentum, but as I say that, Crimsix slow peeks the corner with the NV4 and breaks his hill.
Well, now he's finally able to break it. Attach is still here doing what he can, lining up a couple there, backing down to play his life. You've got most of the time. Can you break the 100 mark? No. Scumpy says, not on my watch. Finds the kill. We're swapping over to Formal here because he's flanking in from behind. 4 streaks for him. And this is why they're so deadly. Everyone capable of ripping off these multi-kills as we continue to swap through. But just like I said, the comeback may be possible. It looks like OPTIC now closing the doors. As you take a look at the minimap, they can shut it down here.
Jeez, man. Positive 23 is OPTIC Gaming right now as a team. 233 to 96. FaZe have one final push to go for. The charge now coming in. Crimsix engages the first one. Scorchers now coming in from Karma. He saved it for this moment. He does kill off one. 241 to 96. I think FaZe are about to get 100-point clubbed.
They are.
It's going to happen. OPTIC Gaming blow open the floodgates to start off their championship Sunday.
Holy hell, and there's Formal on his feet. I don't even know where to...
Look at
the
smile on
Scump's
Krim's
just
face.
like giggling. Well, that was a fun warm-up.
Well, yeah, when you have Karma start up the game about 1.2 million, you think OPTIC Gaming are going to continue to ride that momentum. That was tough, but hey, you know what? It's only one map in a best-of-5 series, and there's a look at FAZE. Yes, they know they lost that one pretty bad, but they've got to keep level-headed as we move forward in the series.
And what's insane to think about is how, I know we spent a lot of time with Karma early because he was crushing. Formal actually ends up going more positive, but you have Scump, all three of them with 21 kills throughout a Scump.